Hi everyone, you must have seen from the news that the conflict between Nagorno-Karabakh and Azerbaijan are creating modern Mikalis. Let's see how they are doing so. Let's have a brief introduction about Nagorno-Karabakh. Nagorno-Karabakh is a hilly or mountainous region. When it was under Soviet Union, that is USSR, it was an autonomous region under Azerbaijan. After USSR got dissolved, both the nations, Armenia and Azerbaijan, wanted to control Nagorno-Karabakh. But in reality, 95% of the population of Nagorno-Karabakh are Armenians and hence is controlled by Armenia itself. Although the war between Armenia and Azerbaijan on Nagorno-Karabakh is still going on, there has been several attempts to make a peace treaty or a ceasefire agreement between the nations, but those agreements have utterly failed. Today we are talking about Armenia and Azerbaijan. The conflict between both these nations have escalated since last June. But it is not clear who started this fight. Azerbaijan says that Armenia started the fight. On the other way, Armenia says that it was Azerbaijan. Anyway, let's have the Armenian point of view first. Armenia says that Azerbaijan has attacked Nagorno-Karabakh and that attack was on a heavily populated area. So it is a direct claim saying that Azerbaijan has targeted the civilians. It's a very wrong thing to do. Now, Nagorno-Karabakh has always been a disputed area where, although it internationally, or when you go and see the map, Nagorno-Karabakh belongs to Azerbaijan, but Armenia is actually ruling this place because 95% or more population of Nagorno-Karabakh are Armenians. As soon as Azerbaijan attacked Nagorno-Karabakh, Armenia also counterattacked Azerbaijan and has destroyed 2 helicopters and 4 drones of Azerbaijan. This was actually the initial attack, and there were so many other attacks, and continuously no peace agreements was there, and there was ceasefire, and all those things are going on now also. Now, the great powers like Russia, America, and United Nations are also trying to stop the conflict or the war between Armenia and Azerbaijan. When these nations are trying to stop this, some of the other nations are encouraging this fight. Turkey and Pakistan has involved themselves in this issue and are supporting Azerbaijan. Armenia also says that Syrian fighters are also supporting Azerbaijan. Armenia is being supported by Russia. So, if this war is not going to be over or not de-escalated, then the severe consequences will be faced and lots of new modern Mikalis will be created. Now, let us just understand the importance of this issue. For that, let us just go through the chapter named Maternity, written by Likanakos. Here the main character's name is Mikali, which is obviously the title of this video, Modern Mikali. So Mikali was an Armenian refugee and he's staying at Marcellus. He's unable to find work because he has a little brother. Now this reflects the condition of these refugees. They are not happy. They don't want this war. They want peace, they want job, they want to survive. Now Mikali's condition, he is not able to find a job, he has to look after his younger brother, and he is not able to do that also because he is not having any money with him. Now imagine the situation in 2020 also, the war between Armenia and Azerbaijan is going on and creating new Mikalis. There's a line in this paragraph which says that I was wondering why I was born and why was my little brother born. We should not have been born. All this suffering is because we are here. This kind of a feeling is there in every refugee's mind. They have to leave their house, they have to leave their property, they have to leave their dear ones. Some of them must have lost their dear ones in the war. They don't have anything. The condition of refugee camps are just pathetic. You don't even get the basic necessities there. You are there because some other nations have shown some sympathy. But what is the need for that? They have their own nation, they have their own land, they have their own property. But this war has forced them to come from their land or leave their land behind and lead a life of a refugee. The things that are being discussed in this chapter are not normal. Mikalis himself was tired of the cries of the baby. He never knew what to do. He just went to the other place or the nearby Antonian's refugee camp, hoping that he'll find some milk or some nursing lady will be kind enough to provide some milk to his little brother. See, we can just read this paragraph or we can just understand this paragraph. We can feel this paragraph also. When you feel this paragraph, you'll know how sad the situation is. And the saddest part is that still now in October 2020, this war is still going on. Still Armenians are going or hiding or finding refuge in some other places. Still people from Azerbaijan is going and hiding or running away with their life and leading a life of a refugee in some other place. So this current escalated war between Armenia and Azerbaijan has put this chapter in a new light. Martial law has been implemented in this region. This frozen conflict that was okay for last 2 years have escalated from June and numerous houses and villages were destroyed. This was a fight that was going on for the last 30 years. We have neglected it and now also Mikalis are being created. Let's hope that United Nations and the big international powers who are trying to stop this war succeeds in their attempt to do so. Thank you. Have a great time.